against the pier. We launch her into evening and leave the known and near. The cliffside wears a shadow. The key is cold and clear. My people stand like standing stones. Their silence wrought of fear. A ribbon of blue distance unfurls along the foam. I taste the It braids the mouths of islands and binds the unseen shores. A harp inside the weather is plucking names of light. The dolphins ride in silver along our starless night. We sail through endless shadows, through halls of sleeping rain. 100 summers leaning against a glassy pane. Yet still the keel is faithful, yet still the breath is true. The sea keeps time in heartbeats and rows our courage through. The dawn unseals its eyelid and shows a shining seam. A door of pearl is opening inside the living We hear the ringing laughter like bells in barley wind, a shore of wine, bright apples, where every hurt is mend. They dance without a shadow, they smile without a seam. They lay their crowns of clover on travelers lost in dream. and set it on the sea. For love must keep its weather, and I must keep the key. Their eyes were moons of honey. Their words were woven lace. They called us from the waters with calm, unearthly grace. Each step became a meadow, each breath a shining prayer. The sky was soft as silver, no sorrow lingered there. They sang of endless summer, of sleep without decay, of love that knows no leaving, where dawn forgets the day. The trees forget to die, and no shadow marks the hour, no tear can meet the eye. My comrades laugh in wonder, their beards do never gray. We count the moons unchanging and lose the years away. The tide no longer whispers of journeys yet begun. Our voices float in ember beneath an endless sun. But dreams of hearth and harbor still hum beneath the tune, and stars beyond remembrance call softly to the moon. So when the wind falls quiet and stills the golden shine, I'll take one breath of sorrow and step beyond the tide. The wave became a mirror, the sky a broken glass. The isle fell far behind us as ghost began to pass. We saw the cliffs of Erin, but strange their silence lay. No smoke rose from the valleys, no children ran in play. I fell